Hi everyone, welcome to Faith Friday. My name is Father Sam Kachuba. I've been thinking a lot about the challenges that the quarantine posed to us. What are the most difficult things for you? What's the biggest challenge for you living this life in quarantine? What are you struggling with the most? And a whole bunch of different things will come to my mind as I think about the hardest things. The hardest thing, obviously, as a priest, is that we don't get to be with our people. We diocesan priests who don't have the chance to then go and minister directly to our people. I stood outside a nursing home window and gave absolution to someone who is dying. Outside, literally outdoors, not even in the building. And it's the strangest thing. And then, a little self-esteem stuff, right? So discovering that I'm not an essential worker. That's, oh man. It's a good spiritual lesson though, right? I know I'm not essential. I know that I am not personally necessary, and yet God desires to do something through me and with me. I know that, okay, that's all really wonderful. But I mean, if you're not an essential worker, how do you feel? So often we identify directly with our profession, our work, the things that we do, and that gives us our sense of identity and our sense of value. What happens when all of a sudden you discover, I'm not essential? Man, your self-esteem can take a hit. Now that's okay though, because again, it's good for us to recognize that I'm not the most important thing, and there are other people who are there. And then to be thankful for those who are considered essential because of the work that they do. Thank God we have those essential workers. Okay, what else? Another thing for me, and this might sound kind of strange because you see these videos week after week, but another thing that's been unusual for me is being on camera all the time. Every single day doing a live stream of some kind of a mass or something else. Every single day being on camera. It's not something I am professionally trained for or prepared for. I've also been learning a ton about making videos and what kind of equipment to use and how to do things better. And it's crazy. It's not something that I'm really finding myself to be particularly cut out for, but there it is. All right, what else? I have found it really challenging, really challenging to maintain a good and healthy schedule. I thought this was going to be the easiest thing in the world, that I was going to just jump right into kind of being in retreat mode. I go on retreat every year, and when I'm on retreat, I know that there's prayer at this time, and that this is going to be time set aside for spiritual reading. This will be time set aside for journaling. This is time just to kind of relax or to take a walk or something like that. And I thought this is going to be easy. I'm just going to go right into that mode. Absolutely not. I have failed utterly. I have a stack of books, and I was like, I'm going to read these books. Yeah, I haven't read them. All those things that I kind of determined that I would do, I feel like I haven't followed through on any of it. So what does that bring us to? Well, it brings us to this. We have no idea how long this is going to last. There's certainly some sense of it. We've got to just keep going. And we've got to keep going, and we've got to redouble those efforts. So, hey, I haven't been really good at keeping a schedule. It's time for me to start. I have struggled a little bit feeling essential. Get over it, Sam. Not a big deal. Although, let's say this, we have got to figure out a way to get back to church. We have got to figure out a way to get the sacraments to people. It's great that we're able to offer confessions, but we have got to figure out a way. This isn't a criticism of anyone, because we are all struggling with this, but we've got to figure something out. We've got to get back to church. This is killing me, and I know that people are struggling, so we've got to figure out a way to get the Eucharist back into people's lives. I don't know how. I don't know what it's going to take, but we've got to figure something out. We've got to start recognizing that the sacraments are absolutely essential for us. Okay, that's my soapbox. We have no idea how long this will last. So instead of thinking, oh, I've got time, I can do this later, let's do it now. Let's address those things that we're struggling with. Let's address them now. Let's dive into this, because God has so much that he wants to do in your life and in mine. There is so much that he wants to accomplish for us in all of this craziness. God bless you, and may this time in quarantine be a source of joy and growth for you and for your loved ones. God bless you.